We're at a park right now, slash splash pad. One thing I love about summers in Utah is all their parks, because like most of them have splash pads and they're so cool and fun, and the parks are just way better than any park that I've ever been to in California. It's really hot, so I need to go to Walmart, which I don't want to go because I don't want to walk. I am so tired of doing anything. I'm so tired. My body is tired and I'm always having contractions. I'd say like maybe every like 20 minutes or a little under 20 minutes. So this is the third day going on having contractions consistently, like all day long, all night long. They don't go away when I rest. They don't all hurt, but some do. I don't know if that means anything. I don't know if that means that I'm gonna go into labor sometime. The last time I went to the doctor, they measured me and I'm measuring bigger than I guess I should be. I don't know if that has happened to me with any other pregnancy, but yeah, they told me that I'm like measuring a little bigger. But I do have an appointment, not tomorrow, but the next day I have an appointment. I have an appointment tomorrow for mental health, and then I have an appointment for the baby the next day. It's for a non-stress test. Joe Dirt. I just saw Joe Dirt with no shirt on. He was jogging. Anyway, these places are so cool. I like them. They're so fun. I just wish I had like a family to go with. I remember going to the park all the time when like my 3 girls were young and I didn't have a boyfriend. Before I was married, I was always like taking my kids to the park, but it was just by myself. It would just be more comfortable and just better if I had somebody to do it with. Somebody that I liked and wanted to be around. Because yeah, I have a new baby daddy, but like whatever. Ever since I was little, I've always loved like family get-togethers and everything. That's kind of like what I grew up around. We had a big family. My dad's side, he was the baby of 10, so I had a lot of cousins and always people at the house, and that was what I grew up around. So that's probably why I enjoyed that and like wanted that for my adult life and my, you know, I wanted kids. So, but that like abruptly stopped. I don't really know why, but we stopped seeing our family. I wanted that. I still enjoyed that as an adult. I just never got it because nobody I was with ever wanted it. I just never found the right person to create that life with, I guess. That's probably why I have so many kids. More than the average. I've always just wanted that kind of life, but I just never was able to achieve it with anybody that I was with. It's not like I've even been with a lot of people. I've only been in like 2 fucking relationships. Ugh, God. This girl is so strong. She hurts me so much. Shit hurts when she kicks me and punches me and pushes. I still don't know what to name her. I still don't know. I'm still between like 2 names. In our house, we do not have an AC. I don't know why, but it's terrible. It is so hot. I am like to the point where I cannot sleep. I saw online that Walmart should have like little portable or little mini ACs. So I hope, oh my God, I hope I could go to sleep right now. So many people still ask about the dad, like, is she with him? Are you with him? You know, like, I've answered that question like quite a bit, but I get it still. I don't know where they're like watching me from. Me and the father of the baby that is in my stomach are not dating. We do not live together. We are not together. And I will not. We will not. I'll talk about that in therapy. I'm not going to talk about anything like on here in detail or anything. Shit happens. Shit happened. And I'm not talking about like anyway. We're not together. No. Me and the dad are not together. I'm alone. I'm single. I didn't picture it that way at all. But I don't think I was picturing anything. I don't think I was alive at that point in my life. I don't know what happened. I'm just as confused as other people. But it happened, so that's where it is what it is. Pink Phony just said, so you really think getting pregnant by 3 different men is okay, and none of them hung around? I just want to say, facts, all facts. I am amazing. I just obviously wanted things that these, not the last one, okay, but like my first baby daddy, people promise shit that they don't follow through with, and people fall for it. I'm a fall for it kind of gal, and give a million chances kind of gal. Not really like, well, he's fucking partying all the time, spending all kinds of money. He had a good job. Like, we lose an apartment because of it. Like, I don't like register those things, or I was just like young and don't even think of that shit. Nobody talks to me about that kind of shit. Like, don't you go back with that motherfucker. He's a piece of, you know what, like, I guess maybe I felt like that was all I had anyway. So every time he wanted me back, I went back. But nothing ever changed. His words were always the same, like, I'll change, I'll do this, I'll do that. I'll be a better daddy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, fuck me for believing it, but who doesn't want to? I had 3 kids I ended up having 3 kids with him. Maybe he was upset that he didn't have any boys. I even wanted to get married. I'm glad we didn't. But that's how, like, that's just how, like, my life, how I wanted my life. I just wanted a family. And a family. Since I, like, was young, that's all I wanted, was just a family. A happy family. A big happy family. But I just didn't realize that being an alcoholic was a red flag. Partying all the time instead of being with the family was a red flag. Okay, so I'm stupid. And then I really thought that it was like fairy tale with my husband. Literally, I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm gonna be with this guy, like the first guy that I've ever fell in love with, you know, like when we were teens. I was 13. I was pretty shocked that me and him got back together, because I thought he was like the perfect guy. Like, he would be the perfect dad, the perfect stepdad. He's great. He's amazing. Even though he wasn't an alcoholic or a drug addict that I ever knew of, he ended up like just not being anything I thought he was. But again, like, red flags. Before we got even married, the way he would treat Leah and what he said about Leah, I did know. I did know that was like wrong, and like I did stop and wonder, like, what the fuck? Why would he say that? Why would he act? Why does he act like that? Why am I marrying him? Like, I literally did act like, I did think that. But I was pregnant I was living with my mother. I know she didn't want me in the house anymore, and like once I was with somebody or with him, I know we'd be out. Leah was a baby, literally like a little baby. She walked, but and I'm sure I mentioned it so many times, like he just did not want really anything to do with her. He had the worst relationship with her, like never wanted to hold her, always pushed her away. And I remember asking him one time about it specifically, like what is that's about. And he actually told me one time it's because she looks like her father. Woohoo, she does. And I was hoping and praying that he would change and things would get better. Just got worse, everything got worse since day one. I thought me and him were supposed to be together forever, and that's all I ever wanted, was just to be with one person forever for the rest of my life. Wowzers, just a lot. And the third baby daddy, like I said, I don't know, maybe I was like blacked out most of the time. Was it myself? I don't know. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. 99% of the men that I have ever known in my life, I fucking hate. And I'm not joking. I fucking hate every single one. But I'm not into girls. I wish I was, but I mean, like if it was Kristen Stewart, I'd marry her. I don't know her, but yeah, I love Kristen Stewart. Other than that, no.